to another episode of Just Jossin Around. I have two guests today. I have Cara Leone and Ren Daw. Did I nail
that?
Nailed
it.
Fuck yes. Okay. I didn't clarify last names before, and I was like, I'm riffing. I'm not.
That was
fabulous.
Wow. Thank you guys.
I've never been riffed so respectfully.
Oh, thank God. Well, here, that's all we do. We do respectful riffs.
Respectful.
Just riffing around.
Oh, okay.
You said all of a sudden.
I guess I'll see myself out.
I didn't know what I was signing up for. You said there is a theme to the podcast.
And it's respectful? Absolutely fine.
To the listeners, I did force them to sit down and enjoy Omaha's cuisine at Raising Cane's.
Ow.
Oh.
Shout out to Bob Toast.
Yeah, thank you for coaching me through that.
I love
You didn't coach me. You actually just did it. And that's what I appreciated.
Yeah, like a true teacher. I just did it for you.
Well, it was honestly, I kind of felt inspired because seeing how confidently you ordered it, I was like, it's not that scary.
No.
It's
and that kid wasn't going to talk to me no matter what I did.
Well, it was like, I just didn't know if that was like, because like Starbucks, like secret recipe drinks or whatever, it's like on TikTok, it's a regular thing. But then you go up there and they're like, I've never heard of this in my life. So I thought it was going to be that kind of situation. And I was scared that they were going to be like, we don't have a button. And then it was going to be like, we have to upcharge you, but I don't know how to put it. I was like thinking of literally all the things that could happen for butter on both sides of my toast.
Are y'all secret menu type people? I feel like that's a kind of person. That is
a kind of person.
You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I'm not a secret menu type person. Like,
are you?
No.
Okay, are you guys Disney adults?
No.
Okay,
you're
that's
safe.
good. This is good.
You're safe.
Good
Thank
company.
God.
This is a safe place. Oh God, my anxiety did go down significantly when we clarified.
That's just got to be the same people, right? Like Disney adults and secret menu adults.
It's wanting an experience that you think that you're entitled to. Ooh. And it's
wow, that was so cutting.
Can I say, like, as it was coming out of my mouth, I felt like
you're like, wow.
I was like, you're spitting.
You're like, I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Eminem, Eminem.
No, I think that you're right. It's like odd, right? Because you're just like, could I have an inconvenient convenience?
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Disney. That's most of Disney experiences to me. Like,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they're like, $19 for this Mickey Mouse waffle. Doesn't taste good.
It's just like, it's also giving, I also don't like people with that much disposable income.
Ooh.
That's
why you're in Omaha.
Love that.
That's right.
In Omaha, it's like, I do feel like rich bitch out here because it's, affordable and the disposable, you can do a lot. But you put me in a Disney adult side by side, there's a difference. I'm in comparison in poverty.
There's a difference.
on a scale of it.
Okay, now I'm imagining the Disney adults 5-bedroom suburban house and you on the streets begging for coins as they leave their driveway.
Impoverished to Disney adult, where is your income bracket?
It's a Disney adult could eat out Raising Cane's for all 3 meals.
They could get caniac every single time,
the caniac. Wow. Do you see how humbly I ordered the 3-finger?
You didn't order it, but let her tell you.
That was so
okay.
I've never been like, that was crazy.
When we were at Raising Cane's, Cara so confidently just stepped up and ordered everyone's food, and on top of that, you like not only did that, you went up and you were like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like just the most like cartoon looking dude that would be working behind the counter at a Raising Cane's just kind of blankly stared back. You let an entire 3 solid seconds, like a full 3 Mississippis pass. Okay.
Response.
A full 3 Mississippis passed, and you just went, okay. Proceeded to like give your order, and I gave him
so much opportunity to be nice to me.
Yeah,
have you
really
been
fabulous.
to like Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, it's a very interactive experience.
Aren't they legally required to be nice to you?
They're like,
aren't they like,
it's my pleasure at everything you say.
Okay, real quick, I want to get on this. I want to finish this thought, but also I do want to say the workers at Chick-fil-A, we all agreed that they are all gay. Have you?
They
wait,
feel
we
gay.
agree?
They feel
weird.
when I go,
they
I'm like,
employ what feels like very gay people at the anti-gay chicken, at the hate chicken, and I'm like, why? Like, I like don't. It's giving me mixed messages.
Sure,
you know what I mean.
But also, it's like I have to support my local Chick-fil-A now. The queer youths are running my local Chick-fil-A. It's like,
Is that how Chick-fil-A gets us?
That's how they go, we don't want you, but you can work for us.
But we want your friends.
Like
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
Yep.
Are you a dowdy housewife? Well, boy, howdy.
Boy.
Do we have the job for you?
I just wanted to make that distinction and see if that was just like something locally that was happening or if that was nationwide.
I don't know, but I would say that like one of the most like I'm from West Virginia and
Mountain Mama.
West Virginians love Chick-fil-A and like I specifically remember this being a thing at the Chick-fil-A we had locally, but then quickly realized that it wasn't a thing elsewhere. But they had a sweet tea spigot outside. Did y'all have those?
Hot. That's
yeah, it's
so
literally
sexual.
just a metal tube that looks like non-potable water, but full of sweet tea. And people would just drive up and like fill up like gasoline containers full of sweet tea. And I thought it was nasty, mostly because wasps just lived there. And because it's just a hose full of sweet tea.
Okay, no. What? No.
You're like, you're not getting away with this one, West Virginia.
No, you're like West Virginia coincidentally has the highest rate of some drug, you know, and now you guys are convinced there's hoses of sweet tea. I don't know, dude.
It is literally part of the infrastructure.
It's water. It's water.
When they found it.
It is not water. It is basically coming out as a crust that is how full of sugar that sweet tea is. It's insane.
Is it crazy that I'm into it?
I'm not complaining. Please don't. Please don't close the sweet tea spigot.
I mean, you're pitching a horror right now, but I'm into it.
Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Tag
Please
'em.
don't close it. Even though I don't stand.
Y'all still got that spigot of crust tea? Y'all got that. Guarded by wasps. What a staple of the States. Wow.
Crust tea. You've had iced tea.
Have you tried
Crust tea?
Not to be confused with crusty, which is just your eyes.
Oh.
Don't be rude.
Wow.
Okay, this is so rude. And I have to qualify. This is so
Wow.
rude. I cannot believe you would do
It was
this
giving
to me.
hater.
I went to the optometrist to
Oh,
get
so this
new-
is a real phenomenon.
Oh,
Wow. A personal target. That's crazy. I thought it was just on the cuff. No, this is like an ongoing. This is a medical emergency.
You would throw me under the crusty
Now
bus
you
like
have
this.
to explain your history to us.
I went to the optometrist. I needed to get new glasses. I was getting like a regular checkup and whatever. And like, wow, this lovely, very cute optometrist is staring into what I believe are my prettiest feature. Okay,
Your ocean
I like to
eyes.
think I have. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I like to think that we have pretty eyes. She like takes a long, hard look at me like through the microscope, and she just goes, "You know, they have products for crusty eyes." And I was like,
Red.
I am going to be crushed for that for the rest of my life. I was like, you know what I mean? You ever like have a day where you're like, I am trash. Everything I am made of is trash.
Yeah.
I look like trash. I
Yeah.
feel like trash. I am of trash.
Trash
and
monster.
Like, and then you're like, you know what? But I have really lovely collarbones, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You get to pick out that one random thing where you're like, well, at least I have pretty whatever.
Yeah.
For me, it's always my eyes. I'm always just like, well, at least we have cute eyes. And that optometrist was just like, yeah, all right, whatever, you crusty bus stop. Like, I just get out of here.
And it seems like that was a personal anecdote that you shared
I'm throwing
with Cara, and it ended up that you.
Talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, you
That's
threw
called
it back
growth, buddy.
I'm throwing a yellow flag. It's a personal foul.
That's it.
Yellow
Literally.
flag.
It's okay.
It's a yellow card or a white flag.
That's so funny though.
I think it's funny that Ren went to the doctor. They looked at his favorite feature and said, "We can fix that.
Literally.
There's a cure for that."
I think that that's just actually what being trans is in a nutshell.
That's
Okay. All right.
oh my god. Did we peak 9 minutes in? I'm sorry.
That is just like me. That is my average.
like every set I've ever done.
That's set. Okay. And that. Okay. I was definitely talking set.
I'm like feeding off of you guys' delirium. Because you guys have, I'm maybe putting delirium on you as a bold, but you guys have been on the road. You've been nestled together in a car for days. And literally.
A Subaru, if you will. A queer staple.
When you pulled up in a bright orange Subaru, I go, I am in this, this is safe. I'm in the right.
We're safe people.
Yeah, I
you
was
know.
like, everything, which not that I would assume you're not, but it was just like very affirming immediately.
And we were literally we're actively wheezing getting out of the car and just giggling.
I'm packing up my bong. It's just drive up to the court. Judge sees your orange super. He's like, actually, probably not guilty.
Yeah.
Consent was most likely granted upon arrival.
They seem like a pretty stand-up guy.
Yeah. Good person.
Orange car, you mean Saint.
Yeah.
That's a crossover.
I actually got the car in orange because
It's yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh,
it was
That's not mine.
it
Why
was
would you
cheaper.
assume
Because you drove.
that the lesbian
Okay.
owned the Subaru? Why would you?
We take turns. Kara drives during the daytime, and I drive during the nighttime.
I'm so dead because it took everything in me. I was like, I'm not gonna make the connection, but no. You called me out. That's fair. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, what do you drive?
A
As a
Chevy
straight
Spark.
woman in Omaha.
Are
As a straight,
you bouncing?
guys, I'm coming out.
Are you bouncing to that cool Irish kid song that came out?
Who's the Irish
You know
kid?
what I mean?
What are the
it's
straights
the
listening
song called
to?
The Spark. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I found my spark and I found it. I don't know. That's kind of
that's
how it goes.
cute.
You know what I mean?
See,
It's
when I
British.
think
It's
Spark, I think Bubba Sparks. I think
Booty,
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 rockin'
rocking everywhere.
everywhere.
Miss New Booty. Is that? Thank you.
a deep cut.
That was that.
That was great.
I am interested.
And also with you.
I drive a 2020 Chevy Spark that has been broken into so many times. It's such a hot commodity. Everyone wants to steal it from me.
Why?
I've been on the news.
Let him.
No,
Been on the news.
I should just leave the keys in there at some point. No, I want it though. Her name's Marsha. She's really sweet. She means well.
Marsha.
Means well.
Means well.
Just loves to be taken away in the night.
Yeah,
That's
people
whorish
are
behavior.
It is. Oh, not on her. It's not her fault. It's giving assault. She's.
How do you know she's being taken against her?
Okay, what was she wearing?
Wow, that was the most white man thing I've ever said in my life. I don't know. Maybe your car is asking to be stolen.
No, you're right.
This is good.
I'm having a lot of fun. We're sexualizing my car, which she should be.
Yeah, I mean,
She's just putting it all out there.
it just means well.
Marsha.
Kara and I were kind of figuring out when we didn't. What really happened is we didn't figure out who was driving whose car here because we came out together to go to Chicago and then Omaha for a couple shows, which has been great. But we were like, oh yeah, we'll like carpool obviously together, and so then we both proceed to go on a mad dash of fixing our cars.
Oh my
each
God,
thinking
real?
that
Over the
our
last
was
month.
the car,
So
and then we like at
real.
the same time got back together and we were like having lunch, and I was like. You were like, I just got my like brakes redone.
Yes.
I just got new rotors.
Tires,
Like,
new fucking calipers.
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And I was just like, that's so cool. Like, I just got everything
Yes.
zipped up too, and I just got my car detailed, and so it's the cleanest it's ever been. And then we both were like, why are you fixing your car?
You would never detail it for yourself.
I was like,
You?
that's absolutely correct. I would never detail that for me. I'm only doing it because y'all are coming, and I don't want to
that's
be
so
a
real.
goblin.
It was
So
beautiful.
funny.
Yeah.
I feel this. I only give a shit about my home, my car, when someone else could potentially be inside of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nothing will make me get my shit together than someone being like, I'm on my way.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
so funny.
true.
I would
It's like
pay someone to scare me once a month with that, just to get the job done.
I would do it, but it doesn't matter. I'm now like I'm in the inner circle now, and so now it's too close.
No,
It's
now
like
I
you're
just say sorry.
Now you're like, sorry
Sorry.
that my wet laundry's in the calendar. Please ignore. Like,
You can sit on the mound of dirty laundry. It's dry.
and I'm like, that's fine.
Okay, intervention. You're letting wet laundry just sit.
Oh no.
Thank God.
Ren just made that up off the spot.
Okay,
'cause he
good.
assumes that's what dirty.
I'm sorry. I thought we
sick
were spilling
lesbians do.
truths on this podcast.
Wait, are you letting things mold?
Ew.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't-
sorry,
you said
I didn't
I
mean
can't
it really.
believe
I am
can't believe
defensive.
you would lie on camera like this.
You think that okay, there is a real thing where call out to my roommates, fuck you guys. There will be this phenomenon where I just started laundry and someone else is like, it's my turn to start the laundry. So they take my wet laundry and they put it in my bin and infinitely in it. And I'll like get up in the morning and be like, time for a clean shirt. And I'm like,
Shut
nope,
up.
soggy mildew shirts.
Nothing like a
Those
soggy
are fighting
mildew.
words.
Those are fighting roommate actions. They
Yeah.
should have not acted that way over and
Yeah.
over again over the last year. So
God, laundry is like absolutely my like greatest nemesis though. Like
If I could burn clothes after
just-
wearing ones, bro. Oh, if I had money. I don't need like, what was it? Disney adult money?
Why are you killing the environment? Why
You said I want to burn my shirt after.
you know what
What
they
are
say?
you doing in your shirt that
You know
it needs
what?
to be burned after?
This is what happens
Living.
when we spread like shell. It's like, you know what I mean? We're like oh, all these big companies that are like actually polluting the planet, and it's like, no, it's actually just Cara Leone burning their own clothes. It's all the ADHD people that can't do laundry.
Me and my Tupperware usage, I am definitely single-handedly killing the planet. If something gets even a little bit stanky, it doesn't even have to have mold yet. I'm
You
like, that
just
whole
toss
Tupperware
it.
is garbage.
Dude, I do that too.
Dude, it's
Opening
rough.
it, it's contained. Fuck, it's going in the garbage.
God,
don't-
that's so
what-
real.
What
That's
is like
so
the
real.
where does it cross over? Where does it
Okay.
cross over between like I'm putting it in the sink and I'm gonna clean it out and I'm gonna do I'm gonna empty and I'm gonna scrub and then maybe dishwash, you know what I mean? It's like, and what is the line of then like, this is too gross, I'm not doing that.
I think I do draw the line with glassware, Tupperware. Like Pyrex,
Glassware feels
I'll go the
nice.
extra mile to scrub out a
Glassware feels
Pyrex.
nice. If you gotta throw out a mason jar because it's too grody, like I feel like that's like that feels like a loss.
It is
feels like
hurtful.
it's like doo-doo-doo, like deduct points, you know, like
Negative experience points.
It's bad, but I think that like a regular, one that I stole from my grandma. Sorry.
Boom, nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom and dad's old sour cream container.
Yeah,
That's not even
yeah.
Tupperware. That was previously garbage.
This was trash anyways.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was getting there anyway.
Where it belongs.
yeah.
That's so funny. I've done the thing. I live with a roommate again, but I lived alone before, and I would just, let it sit, and I go, it's gonna thaw. I'm gonna let it thaw in the sink so that when I go to clean it, it's going to be easier to clean.
Yes.
And then I lose hope after a day, and
I was
go,
gonna say the classic lie.
yeah, I lie to myself. Yeah, I lie, but it's okay.
Ooh,
It's fine.
nice.
Yeah, I think roommates are good for accountability. It keeps me clean.
Why this is like not related but unrelated.
I feel like
you
I'm
made
coming
me
off
think.
disgusting. Sorry. I feel like everyone's like, Jocelyn's like actually really gross.
She did
We're all-
shower in the last
like,
week. I can tell. It's pretty
smells
clear.
very
Smeared
clean.
mascara into my eyes.
She just
I'm
told us.
clean.
She just told us she didn't do her makeup, which was a lie because that's makeup from yesterday.
night, yeah.
That's right.
Well, okay, I took a shower, did not put any makeup on, put eyeliner on, fell asleep with the eyeliner on.
Oh.
Woke up, smeared makeup, but still clean.
Yes.
But still clean.
But smeared.
true.
Sorry.
Smeared
that was,
but clean
no one needed
is,
to know that. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
That was good. I'm gonna buy a t-shirt. Smeared but clean.
Smeared but clean.
It sounds like pro gyno,
Ooh, yeah, that is pro gyno.
Thank you.
That's also. I'm pro gyno.
Hire me to promote gyno. Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I feel like I did cut off a train of thought by being smelly and stinky.
Did we have a train of thought?
Oh, I lost my choo-choo months ago, bro. We are not. There's no.
There's
There's no tracks.
I got it. You made me. I found the train. You made me think of this when you brought up the sour cream container as a Tupperware. Yeah, and like, okay, all of the people that I've met that I'm like, you're like a genuine rich person. Like you have like multiple homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you have like money to burn. They almost all of them are like, don't throw away that plastic Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Wash it and put it in the dishwasher. Clean it. And I'm like, is this why I'm not rich?
Oh,
That's
because
not why.
you're not saving. It's giving hoarder. I feel like at some point.
I'm
yeah.
like, just no.
It's
like,
giving. My mom taught me this before I married a rich husband.
Oh, yeah. This is what I would do if I
That's
had
real.
your income.
That's real.
I would.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you throw away those plastic bags.
Throw 'em away.
Stop
It's
cleaning them
so-
plastic bags. I know it's bad for the environment. Just invest in Pyrex. I don't know. Like,
Pyrex is nice. I really enjoy it. It does stress me out a little bit. It's a lot. It's a high stakes Tupperware.
it is a high
is
stakes
high stakes.
Tupperware. That's right. Yeah.
But it is, dishwasher safe. You can put it in the oven. It's really nice.
It's giving don't eat my lunch at work. You know what I mean? Like
It's giving don't you dare eat my lunch at work. Yeah, it's not just
this
like
is not romaine.
This isn't just like a folded up, like it's not like a burrito in a tin foil where it's like, please don't eat this. I got this for me for now. It's like a Pyrex is like, if you touch this, like you're touching like a family heirloom practically.
It's so
like
good. It's setting a boundary in the workplace.
And women need to. Hashtag thank you Pyrex.
So we have multiple sponsors. We have Cane's. We have Pyrex.
Brought to you by
Gynos.
Gynos. We love
Chick-fil-A's gay workers, but not Chick-fil-A itself.
No, even though it's like, so me and my roommate, we're both gay, and we've both walking. Yep. Silent snaps. It was like in sync too. That was insane. That was so good.
Are we in a poetry reading? Bitch,
That's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I walked in on him eating Chick-fil-A, and it was like, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
He did apologize, but it's fine. I'm still gonna eat it.
Yeah, that's real. I love that you are gay and also with a gay roommate of another. Like, I love that it's like, you know what I mean? It's giving.
I'm surrounded by gay.
It's giving
I
like
try.
Will and Grace a little bit of like,
Yes,
you know what I mean? It's like we have like kind of the two gays.
Yes.
Like, I think that is interesting because we're both really gay and we're like clearly pretty gay, I think. But like when we go into public, sometimes people will be like, oh, look at that adorable couple.
Yeah.
And it's just us literally fighting over who gets to pay the bill because we both have something to prove.
That Christian woman loved that today.
Oh, it was adorable.
At Trinity, where'd we go? Tabletop.
Yeah.
We love Jesus Co.
Oh,
Get
Table
coffee there.
Co. in Omaha, Lord Lovin' lattes.
Apparently, we didn't know going in, but I had great coffee.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sure, the Lord knows how to make espresso, but the point is, we were like fighting over who's going to pay, kind of because we're cute, right? We were doing
That
it
is
because
so
she was so
cute.
amused by us doing it. We
Yeah.
were
It
like,
was
all right,
like,
play it out
okay,
for mom.
starting line, and she like
She made us
moved both our hands to like the exact same like distance away from.
She
the
wouldn't let me
carburetor
double fist
and was
it.
like,
She was like, put
okay,
your other
ready.
hand
Set, and then we both went in to try and tap it, and even though my card hit the machine first, apparently Apple Pay has a stronger read on the
Yeah.
RFID fake chip or whatever,
Whoa.
and Cara got the bill.
This
That's
is
right, I got to
so
pay.
wholesome.
And then
was
she proceeded
adorable.
to tell her friend behind her the entire story as if the friend behind her didn't see it happen.
It's so sweet.
Incredible.
Wow.
10 out of 10, wouldn't recommend. The end. Paying Christians, would you recommend paying?
Paying Christians. I mean, it depends on.
I
what
unfortunately do it. There's
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, and there is multiple Christian coffee shops in Omaha. And there was one time I was at one, it's called Sozo's in Omaha, and I was there writing, and another comic happened to like come down and see me. We were both like, what are you?
What are
He
you
goes,
doing here?
this is a really bad look for the lesbians in Omaha for you to be here right now. And I was like,
Ooh.
I know, but I'm going to keep doing it.
As the
Wow.
face of lesbians
As
in
the-
Omaha.
As the face of
I know.
lesbianism, how dare you?
There are 3 lesbians. I'm just kidding. No, there's
So your exes, but they weren't there at the moment, or
Okay, that's what it feels like.
I'm still newer. I like came out like maybe like a year and a half ago. Did you want to snap?
no,
Okay.
I would
No.
What was
never,
that?
no, nothing.
Oh, what's
no.
this?
I wouldn't snapping.
I would never snap.
Was that what it was for though?
Perhaps.
I don't know why you're so full of lies today.
8 days on the road, brother.
Oh my God. But yeah. No, I'm just getting to meet everyone.
All 2 of them.
Yeah.
All 2 of them.
I like that. I think that's good.
It's very fun. I'm having a great time.
Sozos.
Yeah,
Sozo's.
check it out. You might find a lesbian down there. Schmick.
Wow.
God said,
Look
"Let
like
there be."
And that's
Let there be
inclusivity.
lesbians?
Let there be inclusivity.
Maybe.
That's so. I do envy, because you guys are both from Denver. I do envy the Denver scene and the fact that you guys have a lot of queer shows and, yeah, queer comics in general. It looks like, from what I'm gathering from the Denver comedy scene Facebook page, is popping off.
We're what we lack for in quantity, we make up for in volume.
Whoa.
We're just a loud people. And so I think that even though there aren't actually there like
There's
we
not
do
that-
have we do have a good queer scene, that's super true. But I
Yeah.
would say that it definitely still feels like it's like, oh man, just like yet another, brewery show full of just white dude
Yeah.
comics that are all like cishet white guy, you know what I mean? Which is fine. We
Which
love
is-
we love our cishet white men comics. I would never speak poorly about them, but I would. And also it's just like, right, that's kind of the standard. And so I feel like queer shows in Colorado do a really good job in, I think, kind of like, right, like boosting the volume, being like, we're super here, we're really marketing this show.
Maybe it's just
we're
like the promotion that I'm seeing, which is baller, because I feel like it's so hard to get our shows out there.
And I feel like queer people are looking for an event for them that mimics what straight people get all the time, right? Like there's like 15 different comedy shows with all straight sex content. Then you get one queer one once a quarter. And it sells the fuck out. People are really excited for that, and that makes sense. So
that's literally, you said it the way that, like, I feel like I've had a hard time explaining, like, I mean, even to people that I'm close to that are like straight, it's like, well, why? It's like, because it's everything is for you. It's like creating something that is not the norm and making it the norm. Yeah. But
big shout outs to a bunch of homies in the Denver scene for kind of also holding down some really, I'd say like holding kind of the
not
stake.
Even just Denver, but like Fort Collins. We just
exactly.
Some great queer mics and showcases.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, bunch of really cool ones. There's R Bar in Fort Collins, and the Fort does a really good job of prioritizing queer comics as well, which is great. Laugh Your Ass Off in Denver, run by Vince Smith, also just been a mainstay queer show in Denver forever. Incredible.
Right. Obviously, Dictopia is.
Oh my god, how can we forget Dictopia? Oh my god.
We're talking. Big fans. I met Morgan Gallo in Kansas City, and that was like the first. And I think honestly the only show she really talked to me about and like promoted, and I was like, I am interested. I want to see this. I want to meet the folks running it.
Dictopia is awesome. They do a lot of really cool. Oh my god! I mean, they're just hilarious. And like both of them are just unstoppably funny. And I think that they have just nailed their market in a way that I don't really see any other shows doing in Colorado, except maybe Moms Unhinged.
Just like femme queer that is like a niche, and they just like they've got them, and they sell out every single show that they put. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's amazing what they're doing.
Every scene I think needs a show like that. I feel like, I mean, the only other bigger scene that's like super close to us is Kansas City, so I feel like I'm always like averting to them for like, you know, trying to mirror what they're doing. And Brittany Thailander down there, she does Barrel of the Bottoms, but I can't remember what her show. Body Language, which is like drag and comedy, and just again hitting that femme queer niche, because that's like what at least I'm not seeing in our scene, right? And actively trying to getting a lot of support and collaboration to do so, but I won't shut up about it.
Lesbian line dance.
Lesbian line dancing. I'm very excited. I've not come up with the choreography for it yet.
Can we see what that looks?
I'm really anxious. No, because here's why.
You can teach
straight
me.
lines, right?
No, I do like a good grapevine, like a little. It's gonna. Yeah, I want to, but I am body conscious.
She's not standing up. You guys only know her sitting body on this pod.
I'm like, they can't know my height.
I'll do it, but you have to walk me through it.
I'm breaking a sweat. Here's the thing.
No.
So there, you said no. Here's the thing. A lot of line dancing is to like Toby Keith, like Fake ID, like all these like. So I want to take like a Chappell Roan song and come up with a choreography for it. And so my goal for which I haven't done yet, I have to do this weekend.
In a week.
It's going to be so easy. I'm literally probably going to take a just like, because all the dances are like the same. It's like 4 moves that you do over and over again. So it's going to be very easy. And it's very beginner friendly. Yeah. So everyone can come. No,
that sounds like seriously so fun and intuitive and like easy to follow.
Okay. Interjection and question. So when you are teaching a class and like when
I've never taught a class before. It's very new.
Oh, very new.
It's very new.
What's your favorite? Do you have like when I'm like choreographing something, I love to kind of like come up with a quick like, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a squat, but you're just like, you're like either singing along to the song or you come up with a cute little gimmick to be like 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're booty popping. You know what I mean? Like you kind of do a quick little like whatever. I want that to be
my personality.
Do you have like a favorite like dance move that comes with like you're like this, you know what I mean? Like
let's invent it right now. Let's invent it.
No, I'm getting so shy.
It's my
I do. I want to be. I don't know how I'm going to be. I know what I'm like as a host. I host like different events. I hosted like I host music bingo. I've hosted donut eating competitions. I've hosted just very random events. So I was like, I can host this. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, if you've done donut eating, you can't do. You can do anything. You can do anything.
I can't believe you've withheld this information this long. That you hosted donut eating
Where's
competitions. I'm like, why am I not competitively eating a donut right now?
So competitive. It was for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nothing says romance like throwing up.
Nothing says romance like shoving some dough into my pie hole.
I mean, if it's
Like,
Long John's, that's pretty phallic, right?
It was these very decorative, like thick cake donuts.
thick with two C's. Not
even like a glazed situation.
Oh my gosh.
Dense.
Not even the like pretense of moisture with a glaze. Just a full stop, plain, dry.
Oh,
Yeah, there were powdered donuts in them, thick powdered.
not fair.
Yeah.
That's like the cinnamon challenge at some point.
And you're like, this is physically impossible, and people are like, I'm gonna try and look at it.
What's crazy is that the person who won just got a box of donuts.
They're like, congrats, you can eat these at leisure in 7 days.
That's so rude.
Okay, maybe not.
I do have to shout out because we're talking about so it's the bar that I do all these like wacky events at is Tiny House. It's
House.
run by Megan Malone, who is a comic, but she just like gives me a lot of freedom to do quirky events like
That's
that.
awesome.
It's so fun. So yeah, lesbian line dancing is I've done line dancing. I've gone and enjoyed line dancing. And but the thing is it's just like a bunch of cowboys out there and I'm like, get away. They're like, do you want to dance? Not with you.
Right.
So I'm gonna teach the lesbians of Omaha how to throw ass.
Okay, this is cool.
Respectfully.
Wow.
You're like, I'm going to say here, everyone's going to learn to dance my version, but just the lesbians, and I'm going to make the room for it and teach them. That's very
That sounds
mother
like
of you.
empowerment.
Yeah.
It was like,
I'm very anxious because here's why I'm anxious. I'm a casual line dancer. I go and I know the moves and I just have a good time. I'm scared that like someone is gonna come and be like, like out show me on the line dancing, and so I'm trying to advocate. It's casual line dancing.
It's not butch line dancing.
it's business casual
It would be
line
it would be.
dancing.
Show up accordingly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a solo dance, so like everyone can just whatever. But then I do want to do a partner dance because I want it to be a mixer and I want people to like meet and greet.
Cute.
So if you want to partner up.
This
Karen
is
and
so
I went
cool.
to
Right?
a bachata class recently.
What's that?
It was it's a like a type of like dancing, but
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
yeah, there's like a
As,
kind of like a right, yeah, and it was really fun. So
Sick.
it's like it's kind of similar to salsa, a little
Yeah.
bit different.
It
Yeah,
was like 100 people in a circle, and we were all
so
doing the
fun.
same steps.
Oh,
And then
Cara
at some
wouldn't
point,
dance with me.
there's this thing about like short kings as a large dyke.
Can you believe? I can't believe this hatred.
I just
there's
called
been
you
a lot
cute.
of short king slander today.
There
I
sure
am really
has been some
sorry.
short king
Okay.
slander
As a
today.
fun-sized man,
You're the only short king I've met.
as a family-sized
in
woman,
Omaha. Sorry.
why are you mad about this? You really want to dance?
Why are you full of hatred? Why do you hate me?
Welcome to therapy.
This has been so fun.
It's
I really enjoyed talking about pickled chicken and
chicken.
Do you not
Hello?
know the Chick-fil-A recipe?
I assume that you will preach it to me now.
Oh, they soak it in pickle juice.
That's why I love it.
Yeah, that's
probably
why you
I
love it. Yeah.
Dude, I love pickles.
Got that brine.
We knew that.
though.
You
Yeah.
like to do line dancing and you like Chick-fil-A. There's a chart somewhere for people like you. It's-
That's so good.
So
Brian.
y'all met at a mic in Colorado. You met at Rise.
We did.
Yeah,
You were the first gay comic I saw, and I was like, I have to get her Instagram.
Oh my gosh, so real. You like
Hell yeah.
it's like I flock to other queer comics.
I
I'm
do,
like
because
a
I was with-
mosquito to a light. I'm like, please, someone like me. Yeah, like
I was with a group of straight men,
Mm-hmm.
and I was the only, and like I knew going into the trip, I was like, no one will care about my feelings the whole time. So I will be around. I love them. I love those guys. I do. But I got there and I was like,
the key to happiness is low expectations.
yeah.
or finding a lesbian at the mic. That's,
Finding your nearest lesbian at an open mic.
you know who cares
Find
about
a
my
lesbian
feelings?
near
A
you.
local lesbian.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'm just going to go network. You guys can all stare at each other. I'm going to go have a
Hell yeah.
conversation.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I met you. I met so many great comics that night. I also met terrible comics, but
True.
yeah.
That's the way it is.
It's
Indeed.
a lot. It's I don't know how often you guys are like participating in your open mic scene, but overwhelming. That was
Oh, yeah.
overwhelming.
Wednesday night specifically, Rise gets 70 people, and then you go over to Wide Right.
Yeah, that's
and
where I
that
went.
one gets another 40.
45,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god, I ate it so hard at Wide Right.
Wide Right is made for that. You're not supposed to
Okay,
do well at
thank
Wide
God.
Right.
It's kind of the comic bar, and big shout out to Megan for running
Oh,
the bar.
fuck
She's dope as
yeah.
fuck.
Hella
We
good
love
job.
Wide Right.
She's
We love
really cool.
Wide Right. We're so happy that it is there.
Yes.
But yes, it
A
is a
beacon of
tough
spot.
room,
Yeah.
and I think that it's interesting because the shows that do best there are shows that cater specifically to comics. I would say that the Denver
Yeah.
roast battle
the
scene
roast
Yes,
battle
I
is
see those
there.
all the
Oh my
time.
God.
phenomenal in Denver. I mean,
Yeah.
easily one of the most fun roasts that I could go to
Yeah.
on you know what I mean, all over the country. Like
It's just such a small room, and it is packed with people fucking pumped up that you're being a bitch. Like,
Yes.
it's like, it's so validating for that inside bully from like middle school. Like, oh, we're roasting each other.
that's right. We're
like a
roasting each other
week.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh
Not
my
this
gosh.
Friday.
Not this Friday, but a week.
Yeah.
So okay, I follow the clips, or I know I've watched the clips that comics have posted from that. Are you guys gonna record and share somewhere where the people can listen?
We sure hope so.
Yeah, they
we'll be
record, they have a
recording,
whole
and they also
setup.
will record.
Yeah.
So, hopefully they feel like there's a good enough take that they want to use there. But if not, either way, then we're going to record and
It's cool. They asked us
Hopefully
to
do a
do
little
5
bit.
jokes, which is
Yeah,
cool.
which is
There,
great.
most,
It's
some people
fun.
get 3, some get 5. So that was
Yeah.
kind of like an automatic, just like
Yeah.
what, a compliment, like really
Yeah.
cool.
it's also cool because it feels like a different context because like I get to roast my best friend. You know what I mean? Which is
Yeah.
like different than just being like roast this
no,
mediocre white man. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
like roasting people that I'm not like super close with, because it's like when you're close, you know the deep cuts, you know it's gonna be funny first of all, and it's yeah.
Yeah, getting something that's going to be funny for you and the audience is like is like that's the goal for me. That's like
Yeah.
going to be the win. You
That
know?
is- yeah,
but
that's
it's
the
also
way.
cool because like I just love you so much. So like it doesn't really matter who wins because we're both going to be like we won. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a win just
did
getting to
it.
do it against each other.
I want to say though, I think it's easier to roast like a straight white guy
Oh, some
on
heartless.
impact. Well, just like
Yeah.
it's so easy to think of riffs for those people.
Yeah.
And I'm doing like what? Not at all cis, white trans man. What? It just feels like I've really had to pull a lot of like creative tools out of my belt to write jokes that are like a punch up, not a punch down, but are still like going to be understood kind of by a group of people. Like it's been a really
How do you,
cool.
yeah, it's been really
exercise.
fun to
Yeah.
kind of, like wholesome roast. I love that.
Yes.
Like that's kind of the
Like a
term that I call
toast.
it is like I love wholesome roast.
toast.
Yeah, a toast.
Okay,
not
wait.
a
I
roast.
accidentally
That's
named
cute.
it toast in my phone. Is
Oh,
that
that's
a thing?
adorable.
That's what I thought. I thought, or some people say like a honey roast.
A honey roast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We have a lot of sensitive people
Oh
in
my
Omaha,
God,
so we
that's
have
adorable.
we got a lot of
included.
snowflakes here, so
And it's myself too. I literally
Call me a little honey roasted peanut.
it's I like those names. And also I am sensitive. So that's why like people ask me to do roast and I'm like, well, I don't know. There was one time that like I was supposed to do a roast. I wrote all the jokes and then I sent a girl who looked very similar to me to go be me at the roast because I was like,
Stop
I
it.
can't be there for the impact of whatever the other comic has
That's
written.
incredible.
And she got second place.
Pulled a Tia Tamara on them.
sister.
We were just watching Sister Sister at the hotel.
Last night.
I watched that growing up. That's a good show.
Incredible.
It's great.
Yeah.
The commercials on TV right now. Have you seen them?
No.
Let's talk
Tragedy.
about commercials. I was like, can we talk about commercials real quick?
This is our ad break.
This is our ad break.
Commercial about commercials.
Yeah,
Oh my
commercials.
God.
So it's intense.
They were like, "Have you considered losing weight
Have you
or
considered losing weight? Have you considered losing weight? And also, if you don't stop smoking, then like everyone's
You're gonna
hate you
die.
for everyone for all time. And it's like, which is good. People should stop.
That's
smoking.
fine.
That's
But
fine.
we're
Is
watching
this
Sister
the
Sister.
But like, don't yeah? I'm just kind of like,
No.
what demographic?
Oh, the commercials during Tia
I mean,
Tamara.
just like
Yes.
Okay.
Sister Sister is happening, and they're like Roger, and then it's like these puppies are dying.
Oh my God. And that was a full 45-second ad. They literally are just like, how long can we torture these
No, it
people
was
before
worse
they
than
give
Sarah.
money to ASPCA? Like, like,
It was worse than Sarah McLachlan though. They were literally like,
Truly.
there are puppies that need being rushed to this moment, and they are not being rushed to. Like they were
quite
using
literally-
weird words,
Wow.
like
they're like,
rushed.
you in order to act now to save these precious
Damn.
these
They need our help
overheated,
yesterday.
emaciated dogs, and you're just like
killing the dog.
And then they're like, a scientist. He's like, it is too hot for dogs. We were like, what is happening?
I also know Doja Cat has rotted my brain because I was like, the show's called Tia Tamara. I was like,
It was cute.
That's
not-
And then you gently went Sister Sister. I was like, oh wait, yeah.
Bitch, what?
But that song fucks. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, grow long like you. Sorry.
No, do it. Rap it.
I start line dancing to it.
Yes, that's what we want.
I've been waiting.
I'm anxious. I'm like shy, and also because I don't know.
I said I'm like shy.
I start tucking my hair by me. You're like, stop.
Oh my God, stop it. Okay, listen, you got your bobs, you got your sweet teas.
Yeah.
Right. And now you can line dance to Tia and Tamara. Is that the words?
Is that the word? Am I just learning that you don't know Doja Cat's banger Tia Tamara featuring Rico Nasty?
Do you?
Oh, end it. End the podcast. Are you kidding me?
She said something by Doja Cat.
She said, because the whole thing is my twins. She's saying her boobs are big like Tia Tamara. My twins big like Tia Tamara.
Oh, shit.
She got big titties.
Yeah. That is lesbian worth content. Like, how do I not know
I'm glad I
about...
can share this so that when you guys are on the road in the Subaru, crank it.
I'm so excited to be. I love being your like gay husband spouse. That's like kind of judging.
Kind of a vibe
like
here.
I love it. I love like being able to like be driving and I just get turned to you and just be like, I cannot believe that you embarrassed us like that, not knowing that Doja Cat song.
You don't know it either.
No one accused me of that.
It's the way I did feel lied to, though. Thank you guys for being supportive and the fact that you went along with it.
You're welcome. Does Ren know the song? Yes or no?
Not the two bikes.
That's right. No.
No, why would I know that?
Bitch,
Why
try
would
to
I-
avoid
why-
that.
No,
My
why would I
leg
know
pits
that?
are sweating listening to you lie
Oh my
like that.
gosh.
My
That
leg
was-
pits are sweating listening to you.
I drove-
Why do you think she hates me so much?
I drove Ren around the city of Chicago. I sat in traffic at one light for 20 minutes so that he could look at the city. That's right. And what did we see that you loved so much?
Wow.
Go on, tell him. Ren loved the lions in front of the art museum.
You guys are making me blush because you guys do have this like chemistry that is like really sweet.
Okay, we were in traffic and I was like, I could go in and see an art exhibit right now. And there's these lions outside the art museum in Chicago and they're so big and
they're beautiful.
They're beautiful. They're so cute.
They're pantsing. They got their mouths half open.
It's a good look.
you know
it's
the-
a good look.
I have never been to Chicago.
Wow. This was my first time this week. It was great. I had a great time.
I dropped
I
the mic,
want to
but I couldn't.
go.
But yeah.
You have to go.
And Cara is the one that enlightened me that they put hats on the lions seasonally.
Okay, no, it's when sports. It's when the sports are doing well.
That?
Can you believe it? I don't have my phone. I'd show you, but they've got like the Blackhawks helmet, but it's funny because it's like 19 times the size of the helmet should be for this thing.
Yeah.
And it's already a big statue,
Yeah.
so for it to be even
that's
bigger
cute.
is so funny.
Yeah, they got a Cubs hat.
I'll look up pictures because now I'm
you need to.
invested.
Oh, yeah.
I'm invested.
But
Yeah.
I was so excited. It was my favorite thing. We were like just sitting in traffic, and I'm basically having like a nice little tourist day in the passenger
He's like
seat.
using his Polaroid camera.
Just taking pictures as we pass by. Kira's like, and did you know they put some hats on those lions in the wintertime? And I was like, oh, do they really? Like,
Now
I
you're
just
having
was
fun
quite
facts.
thrilled.
He's
like,
so tickled pink. I'm from Chicago land area. I'm from there.
Okay, this is adding. This is tracking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
So
was like researching facts just for the enjoyment of the person you're in the car with.
I'm really
God, you
passionate
would,
about
though.
stone lions, dude. My last name means lion, by the way. It's in
okay.
Italian.
I'm
Yes.
Italian as well.
Stop.
Yes,
Oh my
DeBonis.
God.
It means of the good.
I mean, da bone is of da good.
The good.
Okay, the other two ladies in Omaha that are gay. Okay, just saying. She be boning. All right,
and it's good.
and it's good. It's good boning. My last name Leone. It's lion.
Yes. Are you a Leo?
Nope.
No.
Are you a Leo?
No, we are both the same.
You're both. It's the amount of times like something has been done and you guys respond the exact same. It's so cute. Because I said, are you a Leo? You both said no. I looked at you. I said, are you a Leo? You both said no. Eyes lit up, eyebrows raised.
We're both
no.
Scorpios.
You're like, this is our opportunity. I was gonna ask her to guess. You really jumped the gun a little.
Oh yeah, I was okay.
What would
here.
you have guessed?
I was getting Leo.
Thank you.
Right here, I was getting Leo. I don't know what you were giving me, but it was like it was maybe like an earth sign. Like I was thinking maybe like a Capricorn.
You give big Taurus cap.
I was
energy to
thinking
me,
Taurus. Yeah, I was
I have
like,
a Taurus moon.
you just seem, you seem like grounded. Yeah.
Well,
but
thank
like
you.
cunning.
Yeah. Okay, wait. What's my Hogwarts house?
What if I told you?
That you've never seen Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
That's my
Because
Tia
your
Tamara.
mom is religious.
Because maybe.
Oh.
maybe-
No, wait. What's your reason?
I just think it's kind of lame.
Hot take.
As a Hufflepuff, I accept that even though it's bullshit.
I do have my house though. My sisters
your
are
house?
really into it, and they told me I was Slytherin.
Love
Which
that.
is
That tracks.
that mean or is that cool?
That's bad, but Ren's one too. So
Well, okay, don't be rude.
now I'm in a
Ooh.
We're just
Slytherin
queer-coded,
sandwich.
okay?
It is-
And
okay,
Cara
okay,
just
okay.
happens to be incredibly wholesome. So
Aw.
that's why you're
The
in the
stoners
derpy
live
house.
by the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like that's the Hufflepuffs.
Aw,
We're like we like animals and food.
that's cute.
Thank you.
That's adorable.
And Slytherins, on the other hand, are clever and never
Nasty.
are mean. Never fuck
I
people
would
over.
never.
They're obviously
Not once.
sexy.
They're super sexy. They
They're
live in a
obviously
dungeon.
sexy.
Yeah.
There it
Thank
is.
you. It's true. We do live in a dungeon.
I live in an attic.
Okay, that's a little.
All right, Anne Frank.
I was gonna say Anne Frankie. What's Anne Frank's Hogwarts house? You know what I mean?
No, this
okay,
is-
Ravenclaw. That makes you a Ravenclaw, bro. They also live in the attics,
Yeah, that feels right.
right? They live up.
I like that you like look to me and you're just like right. Save
Save it, save it.
Confirmation.
Okay. The point is,
I wish I had background. I will invest eventually into Harry Potter.
it feels really late at the. How old are you?
22.
And you haven't invested yet.
No, I'm
Why
really
would you now?
Invested in the Saw franchise.
We were just talking about that, and you were like, "I could do Saw."
I love Saw.
Okay,
I
but
could
which
not do
Saw
Saw.
movie would you choose to be in?
Ooh.
Tell me it's not the second one where it's a choose your own adventure type.
It honestly, they all make me nauseous.
They better. That would
God,
be a
this
red
is how
flag
I
otherwise.
feel.
I will say this.
Anytime
This
I
is
try to,
kind of
like,
like a listener insider for those listening to the podcast. This fall, we are going to be doing a branch off of the Saw. It's going to be called Just Jossin Around.
Whoa!
And I am going to have comics on, and we're going to be
Just
breaking
Jossin.
down the Saw movies and being
What?
silly about it. So I did kind of sneakily insert my love of Saw franchise to bring that up and drop that there. But
That was so
That's
smooth.
cute.
Who would have known?
but I have a very affinite passion. I don't know if I use that word right, but
No, but like, what
pretend.
Saw would you survive? I need to know this.
I
Like,
know it's just
what trap would you survive for sure?
okay. The trap that's coming to mind, and I know the thing is that it's so cliche to even dog on her at this point because everyone does. But
Emily.
it's the second movie, and it's the chick who puts her arms.
Into the thing to
Into
get
the
is it
things.
heroin? What's in there? A key.
It's one
a
of the
key.
keys, and then she oh my god. Let me
I'll
do
put my
the
other hand in.
and it's like you're dumb.
No, but the prism shape of those.
Oh yeah.
That's so good. That's right next to the pit the guy jumps in with the needles, right?
Yeah, the gal, which I mean the lore behind her. Oh fuck, I'm forgetting her name. She ends up becoming the assistant to Saul.
Is her name not Emily? Why do I
No.
think it's Emily?
It's oh fuck. Oh my god, I'm showing my ass right now.
God, I'm like not.
I
I'm
watched
like not
this-
hip to Saw at all, and I just enjoy the concept of like, oh yeah, that's the assistant to Saw, and it's just kind of like a really like begrudging intern.
Amanda.
Like-
sorry.
Okay, I knew it was like a basic white
It
girl.
was Amanda
2000s
because
name.
she survives the traps multiple times, and it's like it's Saw's way of being like, all right, you've proven yourself. Work
now
for
you
me,
can
bitch."
torture people with me.
Precisely.
Yeah, yeah. The student becomes the teacher.
Exactly. And then,
Yes.
oh my god, it just is a beautiful the craftsmanship and the plot.
Okay, I don't know about craftsmanship. It's filmed
Saw
in
feels-
one room with lots of concrete and blood.
I'm pretty confident that I've seen porn with better plots than Saw.
I think I've seen better porn Saw
Ren,
than
that
I've
was
seen
offensive
Saw.
to me. That's crazy.
My father, the inventor of Saw Strudel,
No.
wouldn't approve of that comment. I haven't seen Saw since I was road tripping to St. Louis in like 2008. So I don't know what's
Hey,
come
we
out
don't talk
since
about
then.
2008.
What happened in 2008? Obama be fucking?
Well,
Obama
thank
be
God for that.
fucking.
Why didn't Michelle Obama run for president? Can we talk about that for a second? Why the fuck, Michelle Obama? Why would you leave us like this? Like, why would you let this happen?
Oh my god, should we get political?
Tag her. Hashtag Michelle.
Dude.
I'm adding Michelle Obama. Why would you
Oh my
abandon
God.
us in this time of need, Michelle?
I miss
like
when
you can
she was
literally
like, you guys are fat, fix it.
I was just
I
going to
miss
say
when she
Michelle
was
was a
like,
little
look
fat
at how-
phobic. Michelle would put Ozempic in every high school. Tell
and
me
I
I'm
would
wrong.
go back to high school.
And I would go to that vending machine and I'd be an Ozempic addict. All right.
Why can't like Michelle like literally we had like the debate between Trump and Biden, which was just like watching two people try to like stay alive, like in front of a camera, and then like
They were alive.
we're
I saw. Can you zoom in on how his face is?
The quivering.
there's a quiver.
It was one of those things that I saw, and it was just like, I mean, given our options, sorry, this is a pro Biden pod. log off now.
Wait, what?
What?
Pro Biden.
Pro Biden.
No one's pro anyone.
He's
No
amateur
one's pro. I
Biden
was
best.
gonna say,
He is not a
like,
pro.
Oh, I'm saying
This is like
like
Biden like beta software release that's like really glitchy, and you're like, it doesn't even work anymore. Why did you change?
It's
like,
DSL. Get off the phone. All right.
given our options, I'm just like, this is the lesser of two evils. But
Yeah.
it was watching the debate where I was like, wow, this is bad.
This
I
is
was
dismal.
Like, this is really
and the whole country went, oh no.
Oh, no.
And I was like, yeah, I cannot believe that like Michelle Obama didn't just burst on stage and was just like, you know what'll fix this country? And she rolls up her sleeves and does
Yes.
15 push-ups.
Yes.
I'm like,
Rosie
come on,
Roberts.
Michelle Obama.
She's my queen.
Michelle Obama, it's not too late.
She could come in, and I think everyone would turn for her. We would.
Oh,
I
I've
would
already turned for
I've been
Michelle.
turned for Michelle.
Yeah.
Turn up for what? That was a deep cut Michelle Obama reference.
That was
do you
not
remember
much.
that?
I do.
You remember when she
Michelle
went turn
Obama?
up? Do you see that? It was on Vine. It was that was Vine.
You know this one?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
She held up a literal like vegetable turnip, and she goes, turnip for what? Womp, 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 womp. And it was like to get people to vote. It was so
Take
good.
me back to Vines.
Iconic.
Take me
I
back.
do think it's gorgeous how we've.
fine.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, it's getting pulled up.
They're pulling it up.
TMZ.
not the TMZ
You're
break
like,
room.
not the TMZ break room.
Oh,
You
shoot.
won't be able to hear
You know
it.
who
The
will be
best
able to hear
part,
it?
turn up for what?
The audience,
You know,
the
I
listeners.
like that they are just commentating.
So she answered it.
that guy's got a
in
great
her
beard.
way.
Though, at least they put
Turn
him on.
up.
There it is. Turn up for what? And then she just bops.
And people voted.
And people were like, yeah. I'll vote
What
for
if she only went on
My
stage and
president.
did that? What if she just went on stage with a single turn up?
that. Still yet
would.
more like
Just
doing more for our
more
country.
real. Yeah, I was like doing more for this country than anyone else running for president, Michelle Obama, without a single vegetable. Like,
okay. Watching that debate was like watching Fear Factor, right? You're like, neither of those things seem like something I want, but I
Yeah.
would do it for $1 million. But like, I'm just saying I would do it because I have to vote. Like, it's not even.
can you believe that my optometrist thinks my eyes are crusty?
Oh,
Are you talking about Trump or
Ooh.
Biden's crusty?
It's giving both.
It's giving C all of the above.
As a
Like,
person, they are a crusty eye, and not even a beautiful blue one.
I think you just called
or
me
however that Billie
beautiful.
Eilish song goes. Sorry, I was singing
Do
Ocean Eyes.
you know
by
that Billie
Ocean.
Eilish song?
Which one?
She has a song. You should. It honestly pertains to you, and it's called Ocean Eyes.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
It's a sad.
All these
That's one that I listen to when I'm sad.
Ocean eyes. Give me another song. I'll just sing.
By
some
Billie
fucking
Eilish?
random lyrics from it. No.
Thank you for taking
Tia
that hair.
Tamara. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just songs that none of us. We can't get on the same page with songs we know.
You know how that one goes.
I start line dancing to it.
And 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4, and do si do we turn to the right.
I will record it.
I need to see it.
I will. I'm very excited. I want a headset to wear.
Headset
like
mic.
Britney Spears.
Yeah. That's what I want so bad, and I don't know how to acquire one, but I
God,
need
that's so
it.
real. So they sell headset mics on Amazon, but they kind of suck. And they have headset holder mics that are even worse, but they're cheaper. And I keep it. So the reason I know this is because like I try to use sign language in my sets and in comedy and like, which is really fun. But I am usually holding a mic, right?
Yep.
And so then I'm kind of suddenly like, you know, it's
Yeah.
I'm down a hand, and I can usually kind of get away with it, but sometimes there's like specific signs that are pretty tricky to only
Yeah.
be one-handed. And I constantly ask all of these ASL groups that I'm on Facebook, like, hey, how would you sign this like one-handed? Or like, is there any recommendations for people that sign one-handed? Blah, blah, blah. And people are like, just get a headset mic. Just get a headset mic. Just get a headset mic. I'm like, girl, you're lucky if we have a mic stand at this
Yeah, for the
brewery
love
show.
of God, if
You
there's
know
a
what I mean?
stool
Like,
on stage, I'm like, what an upclass.
I know. I'm like, wow.
Oh, there's a carpet where I should
There's a
stand.
there is a actual pallet for the stage.
The stage is
Tonight-
not ground level.
Tonight is palette stage.
Love
at
it.
Baxter.
love
Love a
pallets.
pallet
We love a
stage.
good
I love
pallet
Yeah,
pallet.
you guys are gonna kill a palette stage tonight.
That's right.
That's so awesome. Guys, we are rounding down towards the end of our episodes. I've had a grand old silly time with you guys.
Yeah,
This was
You guys
fun.
are so funny. And like, I blushed many times listening to you guys.
Thanks for yucking with
Mission
us.
accomplished.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, thank you for the giggles.
This is the part of the show where if you want to plug your social medias, where people can find you, where people can support you, how they can support you. Go ahead.
You can find me at Ren Q Comedy on Instagram, TikTok, and all of the other things. And also, we are both in the Colorado Queer Comedy Festival, and we are hosting it, which
That's
is
right.
the first week of October. So if you happen to be in the Front Range, Colorado area, please come hang out, and you get to come see us be silly gooses on a louder microphone.
That's right. In front of more queers.
That's right.
Are you queer? Are you not? Still come.
Do it.
Yeah.
Become
Hi.
queer.
Hi, what's your social?
I'm queer. My socials are at Laughing Leonie. That's Leoni. You know, queer.
That's lion
Here.
in Italian, I hear.
That's a laughing lion if you're in Italy. Are there any Italian listeners on this pod?
There's an Italian host.
That's right.
Hello.
DeBonis. Let's go.
DeBonis.
Thank you so much
for having us on.
Thank
Yeah, this
you
is so
guys.
This was so
amazing.
fun.
Thank you. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace.